Next thing I'm going to cover is grading. And as you can see, here's the grading rubrics. It's also on Canvas under Files, so go check it out. If you have any questions, come ask me about it. The important thing is to use good grammar in English. When you have figures in table, there need to be text supporting them. And if you make a statement or a claim in your text, there needs to be data to back up your claim. So if you're writing something and explaining something in your lab report, you need to refer to a figure or a table or whatever to kind of just show what you're doing. It's not any different than what you did when you took English Comp 1. So just make sure that you do that. You can look through this rubric. I'm adding this rubric to each of the lab assignments as well, so you should be able to see it on Canvas as well. Make sure that your lab report is well organized and cleanly formatted. I will go over a example lab report that looks neat and is easy to grade. And that's very important. If your lab report is very disorganized and I have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out what you were doing, your grade's going to reflect that. So, and not to scare you, but I will show you this histogram. This is Circuits Test 2 from last semester. This was about 100 students, and as you can see, a lot of people failed this class. The average was around a 40. If you look at this, B's and A's were about 11 people that got a B or an A. So, like I said, I'm not trying to scare you, but maybe you should be a little scared in the beginning of this class because it is very important that you study in this class. This is not going to be like any other class you took. This is not going to be like high school. You are basically learning a new language. And worse, math, you're still using kind of a script to learn it. You're learning like Egyptian hieroglyphics. You're learning to convert pictures into math. You're learning to look at these circuit diagrams, these pictures, and analyze them and find solutions for them. So it's going to take effort on your part, focus, dedication, and most importantly, as with learning a new sport or learning a new language, you're going to really need to repeat things. Repetition is very important. So it's very important that you repetitively do as many exercises over and over as you can. The reason why I say that is neurologically, your brain is getting trained, your neurons are getting trained in this kind of a new discipline, and it'll solidify in there. The biggest problem that people have and why they don't do well in this class is because they run out of time on the tests. And so the more repetitive you are in what you learn, the more fluent you'll become at it, and you'll work so much faster on the tests. And you'll be able to look at problems on the test and quickly see the solution to them just because you've had a lot of experience doing these circuits. So very important.